Tension is brewing over the printing of ballot papers ahead of the December polls. After just a week of the exercise, which is being undertaken by 7 printing firms, the National Democratic Congress is contesting the number of ballot papers that have been sanctioned for printing, alleging that some extra 150,000 ballot papers are being printed without the knowledge of the political parties. At a news conference Sunday afternoon, the leadership of the party accused the Electoral Commission of deliberately failing to release details of the process in an attempt to rig the December elections. Manuel Kranting has more in the following report.
The Electoral Commission began the printing of the ballot papers ahead of the December election on October 26, 2020. Now, the main opposition party, the National Democratic Congress, is accusing the Electoral Commission of failing to present to it the ballot statistics for the printing exercise. Professor Joshua Alabi is National Campaign Coordinator of the party.
The Electoral Commission failed to provide the ballot statistics required for party agents to track the number of ballot papers to be printed for each polling stations before printing begins. Meanwhile, in all previous exercises, political parties were furnished with copies of the ballot statistics before printing began. The Electoral Commission rather directed the NDC to receive copies of the ballot statistics from the printing houses. From the ballot statistics received from the printing houses, as coming from the EC, we have analyzed the figure from 13 regions and observed that there is an excess of over 150,000 ballot papers being printed beyond the extra 5% required.
Deputy Director of Elections of the party, Daniel Amate Mensah, gives a breakdown of their findings.
Central region has 23 constituencies. The total figure, in addition to the 5% for Central region, is 45,750. Averagely, 2,117 per constituency. In Bono East has 11 constituencies. The total excess is 47,000. Averagely, 4,000 plus per constituency.
Well, the Director of Elections of the party, Elvis Ifria Ankara, says that all attempts by the party to obtain ballot statistics from the Electoral Commission have proven futile.
If you've given the statistics to the printing houses, give it to us. What is so difficult? What is the problem? You've given it to the printing houses. Give us copies so that we can validate whatever goes on. That should tell you that this thing was planned. And as my deputy was saying, if you look at the statistics and the way that in specific constituencies you see specific numbers, it shows you a very clear agenda.
The party is therefore requesting an immediate explanation from the Electoral Commission as to the reasons for these extra ballot papers that are being printed.
Now we are aware of it. So we want the EC to come and explain to us how come that we have these numbers, and then we'll take it from